All right, so you've clicked on random puzzles. So this is the section where I'm just going to show you all the random puzzles that I don't solve very often, and I don't really know what category to put them in, so I'm just going to put them in random puzzles. So this is Square 2. This is made by, it's actually invented by D. Litwin, and I think what he did is he took a Square 1 and just cut these in half, and it became a Square 2. It's a very, very simple mod, but very effective as well. Now, I'm not really big into the Square series, the Square 1 or Square 2. But the puzzle on the Square 2, it's a little bit clicky, but it actually moves very, very well. But I'm not big into it. I've solved it once, and I'll probably never solve it again. But I'm going to keep it in my collection because it was a gift from Calvin. The next one is a Square 1, which is now scrambled again. And as you can see, I'm not very good at solving them, but I've got it into this state. And I've solved this a couple of times. Oh, a piece came off. That's one thing too with these ones is that the caps need to be glued on, I found. But anyways, it's a very, very good quality puzzle, that's for sure. And I'm going to probably solve it one more time and then never touch it again unless I mod it. The next one was given to me for Christmas. Now this is, it's like a four 2x2s, and it's solved exactly like 4 2x2s. That's how you solve it. It's just sometimes with your algorithms, things can get in the way because they swing around and stuff. And technically, you could call this a shape-shifting puzzle, as you can see, but it's very easy to get it back into shape. But I'm sure we've all seen this, even in just the stores. All right, next is one that I showed in my mods section that I made something out of. This is I guess I call it a half proportional, but I guess it would be like a 2/3 or a third or something. I don't know. Anyways, it's definitely not a proportional, fully functional 3x5. Now, I don't want to take all the credit, but it seems that after I made a video about this, all of a sudden Cube for You started doing it because the algorithmist showed Pestvic, who works for Cube for You, how to do it. And all of a sudden they started doing it, and they started making the smaller versions of the 3x3x4 as well. And it just seems that after, again, I'm not trying to take the credit. It's just kind of convenient that after I had, shown that you can make these out of those two puzzles, all of a sudden they're being sold. So I don't know. I don't really care either way. Next, we have a 2x2 watermelon cube. Now this is also by Calvin Puzzles, I think. I think it's a Landland 2x2 actually. You know what I have? I just got an idea. Anyways, so this is a watermelon cube. It's just a picture 2x2. It's actually a little bit tricky to solve, but it's really nice. Landland makes some decent puzzles, and this is just a sticker modification, not a shape modification or anything like that. But yeah, this is really, really nice as well. Next, we have a constrained ultimate. Now, I've solved this a couple of times, and I've tried to solve it again with no luck, really, to be honest. It can be a difficult puzzle to solve. That's for sure. Because some sides you can only, like the white side, you can't turn at all. Okay, as you can see, it's blocked. The yellow side doesn't have one, so you can turn the yellow side as much as you want. The green side can go twice, and you have to solve it back into a 3x3. And I don't know why, but the first week I had this, I solved it many times, no problem. And now all of a sudden, it's difficult. Next, we have a Latch Cube, another unsolved cube. It's not that I can't solve this, it's just that it's been unsolved, and honestly, it's not very challenging for me anymore. It's actually a very, very easy puzzle to solve once you understand it. And I should solve it just so it looks nice on my shelf. But again, if you don't know a Latch Cube, you can only go in the direction of the arrow. So I can go this way, but I can't go the other way. On this one, I can go this way, but I can't go the other way. All right, so on this one, we have arrows going both ways, which means you can't go anyway. And if you have no arrows, you can go any way you want. But it's actually very, very simple to solve. All right, next we have a helicopter. No, this isn't a helicopter. This is a curvy copter. This is designed by Tom Z. This is one of his creations, as you can see on the logo there. This one's fairly easy to solve as well, too. But you know what? I've forgotten how to solve it, especially when you've gone into these orbit switching moves like this. And now you can see that I've switched the orbits of two of these pedal pieces. It's just been so long that I think I would need a tutorial again. Now here we have the first version, which is an actual helicopter cube. As you can see, it's quite similar, but I've never actually taken the time to solve this. I bought this so I can make a mod, and that will be shown in sometime in the future. I guess this should be in another section, actually. Here we have the Dino Morphix. This is mass produced by Calvin Puzzles and is designed by Tripoom out of a Dino Cube, which looks like this. So it's just a shape transformation. But this, again, is a face turning and a corner turning tetrahedron. Now I have a hand mod puzzle called a Dino Morphix. No, it's a Rexamorphix, sorry. And it's the same as this. And it's basically solving this is the first step of the Rexamorphix. So this was actually very, very easy. You don't have to have it stickerless like this. You can get it in black or white. And now I'll just show you this one real quick, which is also a Calvin's puzzle. This is the Dino Cube, which is very, very simple to solve. It's just, I don't know, it's very, very simple. I've only solved it a few times, but I'm going to keep it in my collection because it was a gift. All right, here we have a Shangzhou Megaminx. Now, I scrambled this and I solved it quite a few times just because I'm not a speed solver at all when it comes to Megaminx. That's why these are not in my speed cubes section. But this one is it's okay. It's basically just a Diane knockoff, and I've got a white one as well. As you can see, a lot of these puzzles in this section are scrambled because they just don't interest me that much. There's a couple that do interest me. They just take a long time, like the next one. This one here is what I got for Christmas from Aaron's mom over a year ago. And this is a Giga Minx. Now this is an MF8 one. This turns incredibly well. And I actually really enjoy this puzzle. It's just that it takes so long that when I scramble it, sometimes it sits for a while, as you can see. Now I had thoughts of modding this one into a ball. Could you imagine that? Just put some, epoxy in a ball, or like extend these out or whatever, so it's circle, and then just cut off these corners and then make it into a perfect ball. I think that would be really cool. It would be a tetrahedron ball shape change. Now we have another one I haven't shown on my channel yet. This is the new MF8 Megaminx version 3, I guess, and this is also just a clone of Diane, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it's the same kind of pieces. It's nothing special, I don't think, but it's got grip. And as somebody who doesn't speed cube Megaminx, I can appreciate that it's got these tiles for grip. I don't know if it's competition legal. I would probably doubt it, because you can see what's in the back here. But it's actually really, really decent, and I can't wait to do a review on it. All right, the last one. Only one other person besides me at this moment knows what this is. This is for a video that I'm going to come out with in the future sometime. I should have come out with it already, but it's a joke video. And me and my friend Thomas spent some time making this, and there's all sorts of benefits of cubing with a cube like this, and you'll see in the future. So anyways, click the annotation up here and watch some more puzzles.